so crazy. We had like 1:30 on the clock, and we're the furthest out.
And
we had to just.
Oh my gosh.
We only give you 5 minutes, and then
Yeah.
you're trying to get in next to all the other teams, right?
We have to understand, we were actually like the furthest table from everyone else. There's like 6 different ones. We're literally like on the end. And oh my gosh, waited 5 minutes or something stupid to get over there. You'll see it.
You'll see it.
Yeah, it was nuts. I think it was just
crazy because like even though your guys was like the tallest, the other team also was super tall. I have no idea how they even got that over there. Like, why do we have to lift it?
rolled it over, but
then ours wouldn't have made it. We would have had to take it off the table.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. These little technicalities.
That's right.
Goodness. This is crazy.
Yes.
I think episode 3 was very emotional.
Because on lunch we had like played like a bunch of games together,
Yeah.
and then we went to go compete, and then Marcel and Krista's build fell apart, and my heart like broke for them because they improved so much from the last build, especially since like we were teammates with them as well.
Teammates in the previous challenge, and we thought we were gonna go home.
I know we really did.
thought that
we
was
really
it.
did,
So.
yeah, but it just wasn't what the judges chose. But
That was pretty fun too, though. Yeah, that was definitely our biggest build.
Yeah.
We got super ambitious with our build.
Yeah.
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 That was really
that
funny.
dragon was funny.
That was funny. Yeah.
And the way that you had all the treasure like dropping out when it came over,
Yeah.
like, that was great.
Yeah.
That showed up really, really
It
good.
was
on
good.
camera.
Yeah.
And you never know when you're putting it together if it's actually gonna.
I
do what you
know.
want it to do.
I was really scared about the wheels because, like, I was like, okay, I got the structure with the wheels, and then once we actually added the dragon, I'm like, oh, this is really, really heavy.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like
Yeah.
slow, like, okay,
Yeah.
all right. But everyone else had pretty interesting builds as well. I think Anna Luke had a really good like sloth idea. I think that's
yeah.
very unique with like
Yeah.
the bees and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. Even your guys' as well was really cool too.
Percival the pig.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's funny you're talking about the wheels because that when I was building the base, I had everything set up and I'm like, I think we need another set of wheels.
Yeah.
So I put like extra wheels in the middle so that my whole concern was that it was going to get to a certain point and then get kind of caught and then teetering
I
like
hear
this.
ya.
So I put an extra set so that it would just like
Yeah.
fly right off,
Mhm.
which was kind of what the expectations were, was it to go right over the waterfall and
Yes.
crash down below. So.
Yes, I definitely like Joe's and Anthony's.
I think theirs is really good. I
Yeah.
think they had a really good motion with the dog,
Yeah.
and it
Those
looked really
ears.
good.
Yeah.
Yes, those ears. Even like the technique they used with the net, that was really cool. I
Yeah.
feel like I haven't seen something like that before.
The mane was really, really
Yes.
cool. And then, you know, all the little details with the drink coming out of the cup and stuff.
Yes.
Just fantastic. But they were right next to us, and we're starting to build Pink, because
Mm-hmm.
pig. And we look over, and aren't they building with Pink? I'm
Oh
like,
my
what are
gosh.
you guys doing over there? And we find out that they're making the pink inner tube for the
Yes.
lens. So I was like, okay, they're making a pink inner tube. We're safe. We can still build a pig. And then aren't Ben and Michael doing pigs across the
I know.
line?
Oh my gosh. It's just
Forgot
the
they
theme
did-
of pigs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh my
Well, it was
goodness.
funny because we were between a pig and a sloth,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
I was like, it didn't matter which one we picked, there was already competition.
You know what's
but-
funny? Even though I'm the skateboarder, I don't know why I didn't think of doing a skateboard. I thought at one point, I thought like,
Oh,
oh,
a frog skateboard, that would have been perfect. But I don't know,
That's
I just
like-
feel like a skateboard and like a river didn't really make sense. So I was like, okay, let's just go with a dragon. I feel like
Yeah.
that's more like, I don't know, eccentric.
You know, even like a surfboard. You know,
Yeah, that
if
too.
we
It
stuck
could have
with-
been that.
If we stuck with that theme, that would have been good.
It would have been
Yeah.
good for sure.
things
When
that
the
could have
pressure's
been.
on, you're
That's
not really thinking
I'm
about
really thinking.
all that stuff.
Yeah. When I saw Marcel and Krista's build go up and then just like fall apart,
Even Will's face, like, was like,
Yeah.
oof,
Yeah.
oof. That was so hard
Yeah.
because like they had such a good build and they had some like really cool techniques. I'm like, oh, I wonder if I could do that. Like, there's so many things that like could have went different with that episode, but
Yeah.
that definitely felt very emotional because like we literally had played that game Gator on our lunch break. Oh my gosh, and it was so fun. It was such good
Yeah.
camaraderie.
Yeah,
We were having
yeah.
a good time up there, and to come down and film for the show and just to see him leave was like, no.
my heart.
Yeah.
It's
So
too
when you
much.
watch the show at home
You'll
and
see.
everyone's upset and crying because
Yeah.
someone's leaving,
You'll understand.
they're all legit tears
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you get such a bond with these people, and even before you start filming the first episode, you do all
Mhm.
your training and stuff together. So even the
Yes.
first episode saying goodbye to Nick and Kendall, like,
Yeah.
you know, you've already built such a big relationship with them. And Lego's not, like you said earlier,
Mhm.
it's not a competitive thing. So when you
Yeah.
make it a competition, you're still, at the end of the day, you're building relationships not based on the competition, right? But for a love of Lego. So I mean, it's hard, and I wish that there was more non-elimination rounds and just more time to spend with everybody, because at the end of it, when you go home, unless you live an hour away, you might not ever see these people again, right?
Or maybe even at like another brick convention or something like that. Maybe
that's it. I mean, you're spending all those time. You're building good, close connections with everybody, and they truly become your friends right there. We're all very supportive.
Yes.
We talk about our builds. We talk about everybody else's builds. Oh, I really love how you did that. Like you're just saying now.
Yeah.
And so because you're literally telling everybody, and everybody loves
and people
sharing
are helpful too.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in the brick pit trying to find something, or something's not working on your build, and you're like, hey, can I get your opinion? You know, everyone was so good with helping each other out. And I think I saw windows over here, and I'll go with you. Like, let's look together and find windows for your design or whatever, right? I mean, it's very like a family gathering.
Yeah,
you know?
it really was.
And you don't want to say bye to your family.
No, definitely not. But that's how it goes.
Maybe the weird uncle, but that was me. So.
Well, we actually left before you, so. Oh man, that last challenge and we left on. See, it was episode 4. Episode 4 was very interesting. I felt like we had a tough time with that one for sure. I didn't like it.
I feel like where I was at personally with the show, I had some like stuff going on back at home that was kind of like weighing on me, and then like I think just the scheduling too was getting to me.
Gets to you
at that point, so I wasn't fully in it, but I did like what we did with the build. And I do think if we had a little bit more time to fine tune stuff, and maybe bring down the ambition.
We're just too ambitious for the show.
Maybe just a little bit for like our skill set. I think we could have, stuck it out.
It came together for sure.
Yeah,
because every challenge had some sort of prompt. So we had either movement or some sort of color choice. It really just kind of depended on what the judges threw at us.
Yeah.
For this last challenge, we actually had to incorporate some sort of movement with the gear function. So we had training on that, but to actually put it into your build and make it look good, completely different thing. Your guys' idea. Remember that one?
Yeah, so we have a spell, right? We had a
yes,
good
it was the theme was wicked. That's what it was.
So
you'll see it on the show.
Yeah, so we had to have an object open up to reveal the spell, right? The way my dad and I did ours is we had the mirror that slid open, where most people built something, a scene inside the object. We built the object and then built the scene behind it, so we didn't have to build such a big structure, and we could focus more on the little details, which was great. Same thing, you're trying to add in that movement, and you just start to run out of time when you're focusing on that and trying to make it look nice, right? So it was really time crunch in that episode for us too.
Yeah, and it was tough too because neither of us had seen Wicked or knew anything about it. We spent the first few minutes, thank goodness for Corey and Rebecca, because they said, here, let's explain this to you. So they spent 5 to 10 minutes of their time just kind of explaining it, and just as they were saying something, talking, there was just something that they had said, and both Maia and I went, a mirror, and it just, I don't know what made us both kind of like say at the same time, this is what we want to do. After that, it was just because it was in the land of Oz and stuff like this, and I was familiar with that.
There you go. Yeah.
It was just like, let's just incorporate segments of that in the build. And I think that worked out really, really well. I was actually kind of happy with the way my tornado turned out at the end. And that
it looked really good.
And it was something I threw in right at the end to say with yours. I actually really loved your build.
Well, thank
you.
you.
That was one of the things. Like when I saw it, I said to Maia, I said, "Wow, those guys have like really stepped up and stuff like this." Because I know, it was a bit of a challenge with this episode, but you guys had really stepped up, and I thought, wow, these guys, like, I didn't peg you guys for going home at all. At all.
It's always surprising to see who actually goes home. Yeah. It really is sometimes, because like you think like, oh, that was really good, they should go. Other people are like, ooh, I don't know, but you can kind of tell like who's gonna go, who's not gonna go.
Yeah.
I think it was just really interesting because like our first concept we just thought about was one idea, and we were just like, maybe. And the second one we're like, no, this is a good concept.
Yeah.
But then once it was like came to the execution and just the timing, I feel like that really got to us.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was a good concept overall, and we were proud of it once it was like kind of done. But it was fun though.
If we had like maybe 4 or 5 more hours, I think we would have really,
for sure.
You know,
man, it's tough because like you go to film and then you're like, cool, we're gonna do da 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 da, and it just doesn't happen like the way you want it to. Because like we have to have lunch, we have to go back to the hotels, we have to like get ready. Oh my gosh! But I think what was interesting was not having too many breaks. I feel like the first week of filming, wherever it was, we had that one break, but after that it was just like back to back. Like we had the one day. Yes, like we had the one day. Like we went to downtown Atlanta just to hang out. That was really fun actually. I did enjoy Atlanta for that small little bit. I got to go skateboard. We got to walk around, go to like, what was it?
Pond City Market.
Pond City Market. Yeah. That was really fun. Yeah. Did you guys get to go anywhere in your break?
Didn't go too far.
Right.
I think a bunch of people went hiking the one day, and I was like, I'm gonna fall and break my ankle. Yeah. I'm not risking it.
Right.
So we stayed pretty close to the hotel. Like we did some like shopping and wandering around and stuff, but nothing too crazy because
I heard some other teams actually went to a Lego store.
Yes.
I think it was Atlanta Bricks. How was that store?
No, we went to the actual Lego store. We didn't go to the Atlanta one, but we went to the official Lego store in the mall. That was scary. That's what we did that day. Actually, I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
Because we went with.
Well, I told you to forget about it because I got you something for Christmas.
Oh yes. Yeah, we bought so much Lego when we were down there. We had to buy 2 extra suitcases to bring it all back, but totally worth it.
Oh my gosh, that reminded me. So there was a family that was actually staying at the hotel at the same time we were. You know, we're trying to be secretive. We're not trying to say we're on the show. But
when you see a group of people and they all got Lego paraphernalia and there's a van outside that says Lego Masters.
It's like, how you gonna hide that?
You know?
Like, my goodness.
Like, alright.
I'm playing around. I'm just trying to practice. So I end up making this like Lego sword. I'm like, okay, cool. I made the sword. And this family comes down. This young boy is just like, oh, that's such a cool sword. Like, how'd you make that? We started talking. He's like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if you're on the Lego Masters show? And I'm like, oh yeah, it would be, right? Okay. So then at one point he just
that's a dream of mine,
right? And then at one point he just comes down and he's like, I think we were all having breakfast. He's just like, good morning, Lego Master. I'm like, no, secret's out. It's over. I'm not gonna be on the show anymore. Oh my gosh, we caught on too quick. But yeah, but ended up talking to his dad. Unfortunately, they like lost everything in like a house fire, so that's why they're staying at the hotel. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna take these extra bricks with me. Let me actually like give it to them. So I actually made both these. It was a brother and a sister, so I made them both swords. And I said to the dad, like, hey, like I'm gonna pack up all this Lego. Would you love to have it? He's like, of course, they would love it. So eventually, I met up with them and gave them all the Lego. They were super happy about it. Eventually, I saw the mom, and she's like, oh, thank you so much. Like, it was such a great moment that we could be on the show and just have that opportunity to do that, because Lego is such a good, versatile toy, and like everybody can play with it, from adults to kids, and it just brings a unique joy to people's lives. And that was definitely like one of my favorite moments for the show, for sure. Yeah, because again, like I'm not taking all that home, and it was perfect. I packed what I packed, and I came back with what I left with, and that was it. So I washed my hands of it.
It's actually really touching. I think that when you do the show and you do all these things, you always want to try and like give back to the community and stuff like this. And I think you exemplified that, like in spades with what you did, and that was really touching. You know, you deserve all the kudos for that from everybody out there and stuff like that.
I hope y'all see this.
Yeah, we're all he's a good man. He's a good man.
How Canadian of you.
Very, very Canadian, man. Oh man, I think the show is just such a good experience of just bringing other people together in terms of different like creativities and what people come. I feel like watching the show now, I appreciate like everything that goes behind the scenes when it comes to like making sets and like releasing these different ideas. Like I feel like I'm so new to the Lego world now, where it's like I'm discovering all these like little things. Like I'll go to the Lego store, like interesting, I wonder how they came up with this. Like the stuff that we had to come up with, like we're on a time crunch, right? But people who actually work for Lego, it's like they have to come up with these concepts, they have to like go back and forth, they have to test it. But we got to do it just for fun. And that made it like way more enjoyable, because you just realize that like, oh, this isn't just like a serious competition, like we're just playing with toys. Like
I should have taken it a little bit more seriously, but I was really there to have so much fun, and I did not take it as seriously as some people probably. But
that's all right.
It was at the end of it, I don't regret having the fun that I did.
No.
So.
Yeah, no, and for myself, I mean, we've talked about it before, but for me, it was just having the experience with my daughter.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're put into a unique situation like that, no matter what, you know, what it is, whether you're best friends or father-daughter or brothers, the thing is it's like, it's a unique experience that how many people are ever going to get a chance to do that, right? They only have like 10, 11, 12 teams, you know, every year.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something that, you know, they can't really take away those experiences from us, right? And that's something that I'll cherish, you know, the rest of my life. Which is awesome.
Yeah. I love that they gave us all like individual like Lego Master statues. I like
that.
That was great. I love it. I'm turning my statue into a statue. So I've shown it in the group chat, but I haven't given you guys updates. But I will be displaying it at Bricks in the Six. Wink, wink. I will be
November 14th.
Yeah. I have some Bionicle characters in it and some other abstract stuff. So I'm really excited to kind of display that for the world to see. I think it'll be really cool.
That's
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. It's gonna be really exciting. Yeah. Hey, you guys made it past this. What did you guys have to build? I actually do want to know. I'm very curious.
Well, or do we keep this? We turn the cameras off now and keep it a surprise so that they don't know?